Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Here at Red Balloon, I'm doing a quick tutorial on how you can use the Magic Wand tool to help color in any of your drawings, comic panels, or anything you're doing in Photoshop. Myself and Declan, we're writing a novel, and I had the brilliant, if not stupid, idea of creating a graphic novel at the same time. And it's the first novel we'll have ever wrote. It will also be the first graphic novel we've ever created. So the first thing I did was started to YouTube tutorials on the best way to lay out panels, the best way to draw a graphic novel, how to storyboard it, etc, etc. And in doing this, I came across a guy whose link is below, and he had created a graphic novel brilliantly, but how he was coloring in was time consuming. And I think there's probably a quicker and better way to do it that may help him. So I said I'd do a very quick tutorial on how you can color in your comic panels or any drawings really in Photoshop using the Magic Wand tool. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I got one of these bad boys, right? So clearly I know what I'm doing. Here we go though. I'm going to just show one of his very own drawings in his panel. And I'm going to color this my own little colors. The colors aren't relevant, but I'm just going to go through exactly what you need to do. Now, you need to have your lines on its own layer, and then you put your colors below the lines in your layers. With your lines selected, you have them drawn here in whatever color the lines are, right? We can see it here, and we're going to just zoom in a little bit, right? Now, one thing that needs to be done is the lines themselves, and I'm going to draw one here, they need to be, I'll choose black, they need to be a closed loop, or they need to be closed. You have to be there can't be any gaps, right? If there are gaps in your line work, then your wand tool won't work. And here's a demonstration. If we use, say, this, and I want to color inside this box, you can see here I've selected it, and then I go to layer, select, modify, and expand, and I expand it by 3 pixels. Now my lines, my little ants, are inside the line work, and if I select the color layer, I can then color it by selecting my pen tool, any color I want. And you can see won't color outside of the lines, everything is inside the lines, but also the ants are inside my ink work. So therefore, when I deselect, you can see there are no gaps. It's perfectly behind the black. So the reason that is useful is because this person, he was using the bucket tool, and he would click inside it and paint it. And the problem with that is you've then got these white lines on the inside of the black, and you want to try and avoid that, and you don't want to go through the work of having to paint that area. So again, if we use our wand tool, we go to our lines, we select inside that area. I have a hotkey, by the way, select, modify, expand. I just press Command N and I hit enter, and I'm immediately inside these ink. I go to color, I select my color, and I can very quickly just paint it. Very quick. Now, if I was to try do this where the line work itself is not completed, like for instance, I tried to do this square. When I click inside it, it does everything because it's clicking and it's leaking out here. So if I go to color now, right, it's not going to do inside the square because I'm selecting the whole area, not just the area in the square. Right, so again, that's the reason why your line work needs to have a closed section. Now, if we do this with our figure, we can see how quickly you can color in this person using the wand tool. Right, so again, what I'll do is whatever colors I want, but I'm going to try and do it as quickly as I can, and I'm only going to describe it once. Right, so you select your wand tool, you click inside your line work, you expand it into the line work itself by going to select, modify, expand. We select that colored layer below it, and now I can color his hair any color I want. Very quick, very easy, and it's all behind the lines immediately. Now, also, if I undo that, I can also, selecting the wand tool, I can shift select any other area. So I select here, sorry, in my lines, right? So I go to my line layer, select the mustache, shift select the hair, and then I expand it into it. Now when I go to my colors, again, everywhere that I've selected, I can color in quickly. Wand, line layer, selected, Command N, enter, because I've got a hotkey. And I'm going to color his hood a light blue because that looks nice. Go to my colored layer and throw it in really quickly. Command and D to deselect it. Little drop there, but that's fine. Now we're going to color his coat. I'll make it green. So here, shift select here, shift select here, and shift select here, and shift select here. So all those areas, Command N so I can expand it, click OK, go to my colors, and now select the color in which I want to use, and just smash it in. And then we go to our lines, and this time I'm going to go in here, shift select this and these, shift select this and this half. Now again, once I expand it, go to my color layer, pick the color, and job done. Now as you can see, the little black thing censored that off, so all I need to do is I can put a layer below my colors and very quickly just fix those areas. That's it, job done. Now, oh, it's skin. So with the skin, I can again just select the lines, select the skin area, Command N to expand it, go to my colors and do the skin, deselect, I'll go to that layer below it, and I will just put in that area that wasn't colored. Now we'll finish up by just doing the eyebrows. As you can see, I've got that area. If I put a layer below that, I can just do the eyebrows, not the eyeballs, just do the eyebrows quickly because they're behind the other colors, and that's it. Now I just merge those three layers together. Now I've got my colors and I've got my lines. That's it, job done. It's that quick. I've got my colors, I've got my lines, and if I want to now, I can lock my colors using this. And then what I can do is I can start doing shading work. If I want to make that a bit darker, bring the pen down, I can start doing some shading work, and I won't go outside the lines. Okay. I'm not going to do too much of this because this isn't what it's about, but you can get some shading done really quick, really easy, and you don't have to worry about put some lightness in. You don't have to worry about going outside the lines. Just throw our shade in here. But ultimately, if you want to get your flat colors down, that's how quick and easy it is. If you have any questions, guys, if you have anything interesting you think you should add, put them in the comment section below. Love to get your thoughts. Otherwise, I think when you have a whole panel, a whole page, excuse me, to do, right, and you've got like characters, multiple characters on the page, you know, you can do things like select the skin layer, shift select every other skin layer on every other panel, and then just go to your colors. And in fact, I'll do it here. So we'll shift select in the lines. We have a skin here. Let's say that's a skin. That's a skin. We say this is a skin. And then we just expand it. Go to our colors. And now we can color in his skin really quickly for every layer that we have done. There we go. So let me know if you have any questions or if you need anything else. Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.